Picture it, will you? 5:42 a.m. The Texas Hill Country sky still bruised purple from the night, dew heavy on the mesquite. The low moan of wind through cedar posts that my great-grandpa Harlan Whitaker drove into this earth with a mule team and a cuss word for every rock. And me, Cole Whitaker, fourth-generation rancher with calluses older than most mortgages, standing in my dusty Ariat staring at a $60,000 cedar-and-steel monstrosity that sprouted overnight like some spiteful redwood. Its electronic gate humming shut with the finality of a coffin lid. The smell of fresh creosote stings my nostrils, mingling with Madam President Lauren Hargrove's Chanel No. 5 knockoff as she steps out in silk pajamas the color of overripe peaches, smiling like she just invented gravity. "Morning, Cole," she chirps, voice syrupy enough to trap flies. "New security protocol, $600 monthly access fee, plus insurance rider, plus pro rata maintenance. You understand? Safety first." Safety. The word tastes like rust because right then my phone buzzes. Lily, my 17-year-old daughter, voice cracking. "Dad, Daisy's down. Vet says bloat. We need the trailer now." And the only road out, the dirt ribbon my family carved in *948 with a John Deere and pure cussedness, is now blocked by Lauren's vanity project. I laugh. One of those hollow, wind-through-a-broken-barn laughs that echo off the limestone hills. Because the alternative is putting my fist through $60,000 worth of cedar and explaining to the sheriff why Lauren needed dental work. She doesn't know it yet, but she just declared war on the wrong bloodline. Whitaker stubbornness forged in dust bowls, Korean mud, and the kind of grief that teaches a man the exact weight of a promise kept to a dying wife. Let me roll the film back, set the scene proper. My name's Cole Whitaker, raised on the smell of creosote and calf manure on 250 acres of hardscrabble heaven outside San Marcos. Great-grandpa Harlan homesteaded it when I, 35, was a goat trail, built the access road with a borrowed mule named Stubborn and a promise to his bride that their kids would never know hunger. Grandpa Roy fought at Incheon, came home missing half a lung, but added another 50 acres with VA loan grit. Dad, Sergeant Wade Whitaker, did Fallujah, came home with shrapnel in his spine and a laugh that could gentle a spooked stallion. Paid the place off wiring houses by day, branding calves by starlight. 3 years ago, the cancer took my wife Clara on black ice outside New Braunfels, left me and Lily staring at a hole in the ground and a promise I whisper every dawn. We keep the light on. Baby girl, we keep the light on. Ranching barely pays vet bills anymore, so I moonlight as an electrician, fingers dancing Romex while Lily raises prize Herefords through FFA. That girl's got more grit than a mesquite root, eyes like her mama's, laugh like sunrise over sorghum. 5 years back, Meridian Vista developers bought the old Ramirez cotton spread, turned it into Golden Prairie Estates. Every house a beige box with a 3-car garage and a lawn so perfect it looks photoshopped. That's where Lauren Hargrove blows in from Plano, 53, pharmaceutical rep with a Range Rover sporting Boss LDY plates, voice like a dental drill dipped in honey. Married to Bradley, a tax attorney who folds like wet paper, she elects herself HOA president on a platform of elevated aesthetics, which translates to making everyone else's life match her Pinterest board. Their $925,000 stucco palace sits plumb where our access road kisses the subdivision. View of my north pasture apparently offending Lauren's delicate sensibilities. Monday morning, the fence appears, 12-foot cedar planks, solar-powered gate, keypad glowing like a middle finger. Lauren hands me a 52-page shared access covenant, $600 monthly, liability waiver, aesthetic compliance rider. I try reason. Lauren, that road's recorded easement since Truman was president. County plat map says so. Her reply, call the sheriff, trespasser. And wouldn't you know, Deputy Harlan, her Topgolf buddy, rolls up, suggests I work it out. But Daisy's bloating. Every minute counts. The detour adds 45 minutes of washboard gravel, dust choking the trailer, Lily crying silent tears because her heifer might die for Lauren's ego. That night, I sit on the porch Dad built from scrap lumber, cores sweating in my hand, staring at Lauren's floodlights bleaching my sky, and I feel the Whitaker blood boil, not hot, cold, the kind of rage that sharpens focus, The kind that taught me to splice NMB in the dark and brand a calf without blinking. Act 1 closes with the certified letter, Harrison and Blake LLP, Bradley's firm. Cease and desist for harassment, threatening liens, lawsuits, the ranch itself. Lily finds me at 2 a.m. under the barn light. Legal papers spread like autopsy photos. We're not selling, are we, Dad? Not a chance, baby girl. Not while I've got breath and a multimeter. The surveyor's bombshell. The conspiracy unravels. The toll booth rises. The war escalates faster than summer thunder. Lauren files a nuisance complaint, claims my cattle are biohazards, starts a next-door thread calling me, that unstable rancher with the meth barn vibes. Golden Prairie WhatsApp lights up. Rumors I'm running a dogfighting ring. That Lily's FFA projects are a front for 4-H money laundering. Creativity almost admirable if it wasn't trying to bury us. She rallies the HOA board. 3 yes men with Yeti coolers and Traeger grills. Votes to hire Sentinel security for nightly patrols. $3,200 monthly from dues to guard against 1 electrician and a teenager. I hire Elias Grant, retired county surveyor. $900 I can't spare, but sometimes you bet the ranch to save it. Elias shows up with a Trimble unit beeping like a sci-fi heartbeat. Measures while Lauren glares from her Ring camera and drops the nuke. Her fence sits 4.2 feet on a county right-of-way. Violates setback ordinances. Plus, mini twist. The access road isn't an easement. I own the dirt, every grain. 1948 deed clear as Guadalupe water after rain. Lauren's fence is trespassing on Whitaker's soil. I file code violations. Lauren counters with emergency HOA meeting, PowerPoint slides of my deteriorating structures, shot from her drone at 4 a.m., proposes $25,000 privacy hedge at my expense. I show up with Elias, Lily, neighbors Mr. and Mrs. Delgado, married 52 years, tougher than boot leather. Lay out the survey, the deed, the violation. Lauren slips, mentions Meridian Vista Phase 2 synergies. Room goes quieter than church on Monday. Phase 2 needs my 250 acres. This isn't security, it's land grab. Bradley cringes, Lauren backpedals, but the seed's planted. Lily stands, 17 going on 40, voice steady as a branding iron. Talks about her mama's grave under the live oak, about great-grandpa's hands bleeding into this soil, about learning that family means fighting when running would be easier. The room shifts, neighbors who nodded along now staring at manicured shoes. Lauren goes nuclear. Anonymous CPS calls claiming Lily lives in squalor. Guidance counselor pulls her from algebra. My daughter comes home shaking because some suit asked if daddy drinks. I lose 3 electrical contracts. $18,000 vanished because Lauren cold calls clients. You know he's in legal trouble? Lily stops eating. I find her in the barn at 3 a.m. brushing Daisy like tears can be curried out. I hire attorney Valeria Ortiz, AG-Law bulldog, $6,000 retainer on credit. She smells blood, files tortious interference. Discovery cracks Lauren open. $52,000 HOA funds on the fence, $28,000 back taxes. Texts promising Meridian $250,000 finder's fee. Bradley shows up at dusk, manila envelope trembling. I can't watch her destroy another family. Inside 2 years of embezzlement records. Twist. Meridian bribed the Platt surveyor in 2018, assumed road was public, built around private property. I own the artery to Golden Prairie. Valeria grins. Texas recognizes private toll roads. Cole. Precedent in Bandera County. We form Lone Star Gateway LLC, solar toll booth. $35 per month unlimited or $7 per trip. Exactly Lauren's demands flipped. Community rallies. Mr. Delgado designs solar array. Mrs. Delgado organizes FFA parents. Marcus Chun, my best electrician, wires ANPR cameras. Lily runs at Rancher Revenge TikTok, 100K followers in a week. Lauren sabotages, 2:14 a.m., black hoodie, pouring molasses in the generator, trips, faceplants in wet concrete. Viral video 5 million views. Paramedics hose her down while she screams about peasant justice. Peak tension. Lauren files CPS again. Claims Lily operates heavy machinery unsafely. Social worker visits. Finds Lily teaching safety to younger FFA kids. Case closed. Lauren warned for false reports. Bradley files separation. Meridian cuts ties, FBI knocks. The Commissioner's Court reckoning, catharsis, legacy, moral mirror. The Hays County Commissioner's Court smells like old coffee and new fear. 260 souls packed shoulder to shoulder. KSAT, KXAN, Fox 7 cameras rolling. FBI in back row. Lauren requested the hearing. Illegal toll extortion. Shows in St. John's suit. Hands trembling. Her speech, economic terrorism, ends with Mr. Delgado coughing bullshit. Valeria unleashes hell. For K screens, embezzlement spreadsheets, Meridian emails, Lauren on drone footage bragging, rural cleansing incentives, Bradley's ledgers, $89,000 misappropriated. Lily speaks, no notes, about mama's laugh in the wind, about learning justice isn't given, it's built, announces Texas A&M AG Law Scholarship. Mr. Delgado drops the original 1948 plat, hand-inked, 60 extra acres under Meridian lots, real estate fraud. Agent Rodriguez cuffs Lauren mid-sentence. Miranda writes, echoing like chapel bells. Standing ovation shakes the rafters. 6 months later, Lauren, 22 months federal, $3.1 million restitution, license revoked, house foreclosed. Works Waffle House night shift in Oklahoma. Meridian bankrupt, Bradley testifies, avoids charges. Lone Star Gateway expands to 5 counties, $42,000 monthly, employs 10, solar model studied by TxDOT. Lily valedictorian, at Rancher Revenge 1.2 million followers, starts Whitaker and Whitaker Law postgrad. Whitaker Act passes Texas legislature, 15 states follow. We preserve 800 acres conservation easement, fund $15,000 scholarships for FFA kids, host Heritage Barbecue, 6,000 strong. I date Principal Ramirez, Lily's old FFA advisor. Mr. and Mrs. Delgado become chosen grandparents. Closure. I stand where Clara's buried under the live oak. Lily beside me. Toll booth lights twinkling like low stars. Profits paying her tuition. Legacy growing roots deeper than mesquite. The light stays on. Now the question that keeps me awake under these same stars was every viral video, every concrete faceplant, every told dollar squeezed from Lauren's desperation. Was it justice? Or just vengeance in Wranglers? When does fighting for your land cross into profiting off someone's ruin? Did we save a legacy, or just build a prettier cage? Drop your truth below, because the fight's never really over. It just changes toll rates.